She know the Shay Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, it's the Shay Stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day wire.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to his Country Wayne Skits Reaction with Time with Shay. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys, let me go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen. Guys, if you want to show additional support for the channel, feel free to do a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications, share, and leave a comment. Also, hype this video up for me. And if you want to show additional support for the channel, feel free to do a super chat, a super sticker, a Cash App donation, a $Shays2, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Thank you guys so much, and we definitely appreciate the real ones, and we also appreciate the fake ones. You know, the people who come over here under fake profiles and stuff like that. Thank you for your views regardless, okay? Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay up in the chat. We got Tina Young in the place to be. Good afternoon to you. We got Jermaine in the place to be. He says, Skit Squad, pull up, relive, and the stream is jumping. Tap in, hit that like, drop a comment, and let's get that chat moving. Now, let me tell y'all something today, okay? Yesterday, it was not TikTok, okay? It wasn't me needing to log back in and log out and log back in. Once again, Country Wayne's team have prevented us from showing those skits, okay? So here on Shay's Tube, because we got talent over here. So from now on, even when the things come back up, we're just going to show little clips because I'm sick of Superman and I'm sick of KW, all right, with these damn skits. All right, point blank. And if y'all want me to keep on doing them, I just need to do them this way. I'm about to start doing reactions for some movies that this dude I met, who is a producer and things like that, he asked me like 2 months ago to do reactions on his movies. So I won't be able to show his movies either, but I'll watch the movie, show a little clips, just a couple clips, and I will do the reactions. So the ghetto stuff that I do over here, I forgot all about that in the first place. I'm going to have to stop doing that. I mean, I can say little bitty words, but nothing outrageous because I'm not trying to mess up an opportunity or plus attach. He's not going to attach his name to a person on YouTube acting like a clown. So just know that I'm making changes, okay? So anyway, since Jermaine is going to be doing those clips for me, I can no longer do a lot of clips. I can only do 2 or 3. So the live will probably be cut down to just 1 hour, if an hour, and it just will be only 2 or 3. We can talk about whatever skits we want to, but it won't be like it used to be. All right, but it still be fun, and you know it is what it is. You know, I don't know why he just don't let people show his videos for 20 seconds, do a reaction, you know, and be done with it. That's why I tell people when they come to my comment section, when they get mad that these videos are slowed up and everything else, I'm like, listen, I'm not here to show the video. I'm here to do a reaction. You need to go watch his actual channel to see the actual full length, you know, unslowed down, you know, the real copy. Why are you trying to watch it over here anyway? You know what I'm saying? This is a reaction over here. And that's it. That's it. All right. So that's how it's going to be over here. And hopefully y'all stay. If not, it is what it is. But anyway, so the first skit we are going to talk about, I do have a screenshot. Well, I do have a still shot of that. It's not the actual skit, because I'm going to tell y'all straight up, I couldn't even find the skit on YouTube. Not YouTube. You can find it on YouTube, but I can't share it for YouTube. I couldn't even find the actual skit on TikTok. And I don't want to show on Facebook because you will still get the same copyright or a strike on your channel. And I'm not about to risk my channel to do Country Wayne stuff, okay? Because I do other content. All right. So anyway, I got the little skit that I'm going to show, not the skit itself. Actually, I didn't even react to the skit. So I'll tell you what, I can react to the skit real quick, okay? Because I never did. Remember, I was supposed to do that the other day and I just overlooked it. I can actually react to this, then tell you guys about the other skit where she called Shayla being lit. Yeah, I watched it, you know, and then the other part where she told Shayla she's not a good parent. Okay, we can talk about that over here in this chat, in the skit squad, okay? So go get you something to eat, something to drink, and relax and see. If you are at work, continue to do your job or watch and listen to me on the download. We got to 3:20, so let's get this shit on the road, okay? Let's go. All right, so the first skit that we are going to see, and we are going to see this skit, but it's kind of cloudy, you know. We're going to see the skit and maybe some talking and we can see it. And this is the skit where Angelina tells Shayla the harsh truth, part 1. Remember I was talking about that the other day, and I never did show the skit when I think she's telling her about Amber. Because remember, Amber and her got into a little, you know, heated conversation because Amber, you know, be telling Danielle all about, you know, the business between them two, which, you know, like I said before, I don't agree with that because she has not known Danielle that long to be telling Danielle everything. And I still say that they are planning something. You know, until I see otherwise, I'm going to think that. I don't care how many people claim and say Danielle is cool. I still think they're up to something until it's been proven that they're not. Okay? Because mine is strange. Danielle's sister got the helper, which is a tall, dark-skinned brother, nice looking, and he's successful. So far, he said no, because he said he needs somebody that's, he don't want to be going through no bull crap, basically. He needs serious-minded people. He said no, but when he sees Amber, he's going to change his mind. I'm going to tell you that straight up. Just watch. And so I'm thinking maybe they planned this to, you know, to entice her to cheat or just to give the perception that she may be cheating, which is going to weaken, you know, their marriage because it's going to affect Anthony. And when you weaken the marriage or you present problems for a marriage, then it's easier to do what you need to do, you know, to bring whatever you're trying to bring down. All right. So let's go to see Angelina first, talking to Shayla, and we're going to go right into what happened with them. Okay.
I guess it really just hurt my feelings because just for a second, it honestly just started to feel like me and Amber were beginning to be how we were before. And I love our setup now. I love our co-parenting world. We work so well together. So this really kind of caught me off guard. Like, why do we have to keep doing this? We're thinking about starting a business
Shayla, hold on. Time out. Come, just have a seat, please. Let's have an adult conversation. And let this be one where you're not my daughter. You're a friend. So this is where we put on our big girl panties, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Amber is never.
So I guess it really just hurt my feelings because
Okay.
just for
She went on to explain to Shayla, okay, about, why Amber would probably feel the way she feels, okay, why Amber will basically, keep her at a little distance. They would never have the friendship they had before because Shayla betrayed her friend. Okay, you don't go and sleep with your best friend's spouse, get pregnant, do the most, cause her to lose her other child, put her in jail, and then think this woman is going to come back and be your friend and be like he was before. Ain't nobody going to do that. No one is going to do that. Okay, so I'm glad that Angelina is finally talking to her daughter in a way that she should have been talking to her a long time ago. You can't sit up here and condone foolishness when you know people are doing the wrong things, okay? And if you support foolishness and you know a person is doing the wrong thing, then you're no better than that person, point blank. She should have never been supporting her daughter's foolishness, but I'm glad she made a change. Maybe being with Diesel helped encourage that. But I'm just glad that she know now that wasn't the right thing to do. You don't even tell your daughter to be going after a married man. See, one thing that I don't like in these country Wayne skits or the chats that I be reading, a lot of people lose the foundation of what a real marriage is, and they don't have a respect for that marriage. All right. And this is why people can sit up here and condone people cheating. This is how people can condone exes coming before the wife. I don't give a daggone about they got a child together. The Bible says that God comes first, then the spouse. He didn't say the children come first, okay? Or even yourself coming first. So if people want to be grounded in that and want all these blessings and want to run to God when something happens, you have to follow the rules, point blank. I don't understand how people can just have no disrespect for a marriage. No matter how much you dislike a person, you should not agree with stuff that's wrong. And then think you're going to get blessed. It's crazy. This is why I cannot, no matter how much Bethany runs her mouth and things like that, that is why I cannot agree with what's happening in her marriage, point blank. Because it's simple for me. If you can't get along with your spouse, okay, well then talk to them. Go to counseling. If that doesn't work, then you have to leave them alone. Okay, point blank, because you can't have people tearing you down either. But you don't go out here and let other people, exes and stuff, come before your spouse and be disrespectful. And so getting back to these two right here. So for Angelina, back in the past, to ignore the marriage and encourage her daughter to go after a married man was plainly ridiculous. And I'm just glad that she does not encourage that anymore. And she told Shayla correct in this skit. It doesn't even make any sense. And I do understand why Amber is acting like she acts. But the thing is, what I don't like is the fact that she's talking to Danielle. I don't trust Danielle. She hasn't known this woman long enough. You're not supposed to start spilling every damn thing about yourself when you first meet people. And the thing about it, you shouldn't be spilling everything to them, period. A lot of problems come within a marriage because people talk too much. Remember this, people that you're talking to, they don't know each person's side of the story. They just hear yours. And for them to be commenting and shit is crazy, especially if they don't have a relationship or their marriage is not successful. So when people do that, I just look the other way. And this is why I don't tell people real things about my marriage, because not anything that would be, crazy. But this is why I don't do that, because it's none of their business in the first place. And secondly, they can't give me no advice. Half of these people don't even got relationships or successful relationships themselves. So how are they going to give me advice? So again, I'm glad that she told her this. Okay. Hey, let them talk. Thank you so much for being here, Margaret. Thank you so much for being here. You said finally holding the mirror up to her face. She sure is. And I'm glad she's holding that mirror up to Shayla's face. Like I said, she should have been doing that a long time ago. Point blank. Now, so let's fast forward. So the skit that they did today, and I can go to it on my phone and maybe just put up another still thing if they will allow that. Not you ain't making me mad with this shit right here, man. Hold on. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, if I put original content up, okay, I don't care if someone come in and do 20 seconds and do a reaction, okay? I just don't. You know, a couple, like 2 years ago, a dude did a reaction on my live, okay? He did a reaction, and I didn't get mad because what he did, I didn't even do a copyright thing or anything because he only played a little of it, and he played clips. He did a reaction, and that's the way you're supposed to do, okay? Period. Why would you? You should be glad somebody is showing your stuff to encourage other people to watch it. What Country Wayne need to come out and say, though, you need to just tell people don't show his clips all the way. Don't show his full videos. If you want to do a reaction, you can do one, but only show 10 seconds. That's it. You don't even have to say 20, just 10 seconds. That's all you get, because what I want people to do is come to my channel and watch these videos, not y'all content creators showing all my videos. So over here, we would not show no more of his videos. We just show 10 seconds or something like that, because I don't got time for all that. I got so much content that I do. I don't have time filling out super bam copy claims and shit all damn day and night. I don't got time for that. It's just plain ridiculous. I was doing that earlier. That's why I was late coming on. Plus, I was trying to find this stuff to be able to do it like this. So anyway, let's go over here and see if I can just pull up a clip or something. So, you know, Angelina came to Shayla's house. And she was, you know, bent up, okay, you know, lit, okay. And Angelina noticed that, all right. And when she noticed it, she approached her daughter about it. She asked Shayla, was she lit? And of course, Shayla being grown, hey, Black and Ronnie, thank you so much for being here. Of course, Shayla being grown, she had to get all smart mouth and talk about she got a household of peace and all this other foolishness and stuff. And told her mom that in our house, we're not going to basically have this or whatever, you know, this type of energy coming in here. And her mama basically was chastising her about getting lit and everything. And then on the second skit, she came back, you know, into the conversation and told Shayla going to end up, you know, getting her child taken from her because anybody could call defects. Now, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio originally. That's what we say. Okay, which is, it stands for Department of Family Children Services and Children's Services or something like that. I think it does, yeah. And so that's why we say defects. Okay, here in the South, in the West, they say CPS. So a lot of times you hear me saying defects, and that's what I'm talking about. Same thing, we just use different terminology. So she used the same terminology. Okay, she said, what if somebody called defects? All right, on Shayla, and report her, and she can lose custody. In which she's telling the truth. Then she was telling her about Iman, saying, don't let a guy change you, have you doing stuff that you should not be doing. And I agree with that too. I mean, I don't understand why she is getting, you know, lit anyway. And then she's sitting up here watching TV, right? Watching TV, Kai upstairs asleep. She eating up his snacks because she got the munchies. And Angelina called her out on that as well. All right. So Shayla did not like that. Her mom is telling her the truth. And her mom was like, don't let this come back to haunt you, what I'm saying. And the thing about it, what's going to happen, it ain't going to be no stranger calling saying that she high. It's going to be her husband. I mean, not her husband, her ex-boyfriend, Anthony, or even maybe Amber. Okay? Listen, I know people get lit with kids. I really do. They be getting effed up and got kids. But the thing about it, if you're going to get lit, you shouldn't be doing it when your child is up. Do it at night when they go to bed, okay? And do it outside on the patio so your house won't smell like it. Then change clothing. You shouldn't be doing this around anyone coming home all messed up or anything. There's many people that be smoking, and I know they do and got kids. I don't smoke. I never have. I don't enjoy being in another state of mind. You know, it's easier for the enemies to attack you when you are incarcerated. I mean, when you are intoxicated or lit, okay? So I prefer not to be putting stuff into my system that could be potentially harmful later on as well, you know? So, but some people like it, they can't live without it, and that's them smelling like that nasty ass smoke, okay? And I don't like when people smoke around me either, because that shit is toxic. But anyway, that's what happened in that skit in the other one. Let me see what y'all are saying. Shayla puff passing to herself and acting like Iman is smoking with her. I don't think Iman is there. Iman is out there with his other woman. Y'all know yesterday I was trying to show that skit where Iman other girlfriend show is there. You know, they were together. That's where he's been, allegedly. And I guess he just told her about Delicia and Shayla. So he got another woman. So he's not thinking about anything serious with these women. Iman is just having fun. He's just playing the field, playing these three women and maybe more against each other. And since he got all that daggone money, they're gonna play with him. You know, some women are ruled by money, and this is why some men use their money to encourage or entice a woman to come to them. And these women still fall for that shit. Okay, let's see. How old is Shayla? I think she's in her 30s. Right, washing dishes with no water. Also, she was talking about her mom was talking loud, and her mother wasn't even talking loud. And she was just like a space cadet. I think the Angelina character is evolving to see her daughter for the selfish and neglectful person and mother she is. The baby is the most important person in this equation. And she said she wasn't leaving Kai there once he wake up with this woman because she, it's lit. You can't take care of no baby when you effed up. Okay? You can't. You cannot take care of a child when you effed up. And like her mom said, when the effects of that WEED wears off, and it's no longer making you be in that state of mind you want to, you can possibly start doing something that's more harder. This is how some people get hooked on harder, DRUGS, if y'all can hear me. So Shayla better be very careful. Let me talk loud. Shayla better be very careful, doing all this weird stuff, trying to make Iman like her and stuff, trying to be like Delicia. Because see, I think she started doing it because of Delicia's bond that she has with Iman when she be getting lit with him. So Shayla feels like she should be doing the same thing so she can have that same bond. That's why she started doing it. And then she found out that she enjoys being in that state of mind. So that's why she can go ahead and be smoking even when this man is not around. Okay? You said people with mental health issues should not smoke weed. Well, you know what? With certain mental health issues, they sometimes tell them to smoke it. And I don't know why, because they be already halfway damn nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like this dumb who be stalking me. That's what's wrong with him. You say I saw Shayla online on TikTok, and that's when I realized she's not all there. Oh, really? What was she doing? What was she doing? Let's see what you said. A few years ago, I saw a special on the many women that have lost custody of their children due to the use of that substance. You're right. They do, because they be effed up. You know what I'm saying? They be doing too much, trying to blend, trying to be like the dude they're dating. I don't want no dude around me smoking that shit. That shit stinks. Okay? And then they be acting stupid and laughing all the day going time, eating up all the food and stuff. No way. Spending money on that crap and just be on a whole nother level. I don't like drunks, and I don't like people who abuse the gas stuff. Okay? And I do know some people have to smoke it because of arthritis and stuff like that. But I don't like anyone who abuse, those type of things. I knew this one dude that used to smoke all day and night. And I made him stop. And we were just friends, and I made him stop. Because I'm like, damn, dude, all you do is smoke for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Just all day he was lit. He would be laughing at me and stuff, just standing there and cracking up. I'm not even doing anything funny. And I didn't think it was funny either, because it was actually offensive, like just laughing and laughing. I guess he was just looking at me, making up jokes in his mind and stuff, just cracking up. Y'all think I'm joking. And I still was his friend, but I used to tell him all the time to stop smoking. Finally, one day he started coughing the blood. And that's really what encouraged him to stop smoking. All right, his chest was hurting too. So don't tell me that weed smoke don't do anything to you. Because for him, it was, doing stuff. And clearly it was that, because all these years later, he still does not smoke. At least I don't think so. And I don't hear him talking about he throwing up blood or anything else anymore. So I know that weed was causing it. Okay, so that's why I would dare put that shit in my body. Because years from now, they're gonna be telling you that it costs something. The thing about it, I have looked it up anyway and did research. I have did lives on it, and the stuff that I uncovered, they have studies that show that it does certain things. The smoke, you know, how many people think smoking cigarettes, the smoke from that is so cancerous, but the smoke from, I don't know what the crap I did with my stockings. The smoke from weed isn't just the same or similar. So I don't understand how people think that. So but it is what it is. I don't smoke, and I'm never going to smoke. So, you know, stay away from me with that crap. And you won't be coming in my house smelling like that or smoking it. So I don't give a damn on what people do. But in this case right here, Shayla need to get smart. Stop doing that shit before she end up losing custody of her child. And then she's gonna be looking stupid, and I'm not gonna feel sorry for her. And Amber gonna have that baby, point blank. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, Shayla, this is the same chick who has a real situation going on. You know, I talked about it sometime earlier. Well, it was last year, and I don't know what happened from that case that she's involved in. But damn, this is the same woman who's involved in that. Okay, so it is what it is. All right, but I'm glad Angelina let her know what's up, so she can stop doing all that weird stuff. Okay, so let's move on from them. Sorry, I couldn't show the skit like I just explained to you guys why we can't really show them. They'll probably open them back up, but I'm not going to show his skits. And I'm tired of him tripping out about these damn skits. This is not the only content Shay's to do. And honestly, when I started doing Country Wayne, it took views away from my other videos. I'm just going to be perfectly honest. They think I'm a Country Wayne channel. I'm not a Country Wayne channel. I just started doing it because I watched Country Wayne and I was talking about it all the time. So I was like, let me go online and talk about it with my people. And that's exactly what I started doing. So it is what it is. Okay, so let's see it. So now let's go to Bethany. As y'all know, Bethany, let me see if I can put a picture of them up there. Bethany talked to her mother, okay? And she told her mother the situation. And so her mother was like, obviously that's not right. You should call up Larry and let him know you are going. Okay? See, her mother told her to stand her ground. A lot of people was like, why her mother tell her that? Are y'all slow? Her mother told her that because that's her husband. And she has a right to go. All right? Why would you tell your wife you cannot go somewhere because you bringing your ex-wife? And don't tell me he's not bringing her. He is basically bringing her. He invited her. So I don't care what terminology you use. The thing is, she's still coming, and they don't want Bethany to come because her and Shara do not get along. I don't know not one woman, not one wife, not even girlfriends who would go for this, but certainly not no wife. Because first and foremost, Larry is not married to Shara. If Shara would have done her damn job and not be out here around with some other man and getting herself locked up, she wouldn't have to worry about no daggone Bethany. All right? It's an old one right here. I'm just going to leave it like this, okay? She wouldn't have to worry about this woman right here. Okay? Because Larry would never be with this woman. But the thing is, again, you don't come and start inserting yourself into a marriage. If she's so concerned about being with her daughter and with her niece, she can plan her own daggone function and take them out. Why does she want to incorporate herself into that stuff with Larry? That's crazy. And y'all cannot convince me that y'all would be down with this if you are married to a man and his ex-wife wants to come and join in on the fun when y'all don't even get a damn loan. Miss me with that BS, because I do not believe not any of you who say that. Okay, show me with actions, because I don't believe that. I know how damn jealous women be. Y'all be tripping out when y'all men like photos online. So I know good and daggone well if he take his ex and y'all figure that he may still like his ex, I know good and daggone well none of y'all are going to be like, oh, okay, I'll stay at home, babe. You go ahead and go. Oh, you said your ex won't be coming, but You know, you said you didn't invite your ex, but you basically, she's still coming. Miss me with that BS, y'all. Miss me with it. The only time people are down with the ex, and some people are still not down with the ex, is when everybody gets along. When everybody gets along. That's the only time. And I know no men better not say crap. Because I know good and well, because y'all be jealous as ever. I know none of you guys are going to stand for your wives to take their ex on a birthday trip to celebrate with y'all kid while you stay at home. I know you're not going to do that. So stop lying. Stop acting like you down with that shit. Even when y'all be friends with the dude, y'all still don't do that. I don't know why people be so fake in these comment sections. It's because they don't like this woman. But I'm not going to be like that because I know that's not right. Nobody should interfere with your marriage. Okay? And I'm pretty sure when people do that, they're going to pay the cost. You don't do that. Shara should not be coming unless these two got along. I don't believe that this woman will refrain from anything. I don't believe Shara will do it. They don't get along. They always bickering back and forth. I don't give a damn who started what. These are two grown women. No excuse. I'm sick of y'all in these comment sections making up excuses for these two grown ass women. All right? Just like with Lynette and her fighting. Stop making excuses. You don't put your hands on anyone unless they touch you first. It's simple as that. In the real world, Lynette stank ass would have gotten a criminal charge. Point blank. You don't hit nobody first. It should be. It should, because that's nonsense. Right, and that's crazy. And the thing about Larry, if he does not want this woman, then divorce her. I don't understand all this stuff. He wants Shara. Shara out here ain't thinking about him. She out here dating, okay? But she hasn't told him about no men she's going out with, and y'all condoning that foolishness. So when y'all men do the same thing, make sure you don't come to YouTube talking about it, because Shayla's too gonna say something. Simple as that. What's good for the goose is always good for the gander. This is make-believe, but in the real world, people are going through this. It is not right. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. It's not right. And I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying, because you don't have to listen. It's simple. You said no one would put up with this BS. If my husband went on his vacation with this ex-wife, I wouldn't be there when he gets back. I know that's right, because I would be the same way. I'm not going to sit up here and lie and say I'm down with that, because I know I would be mad. Period. It could be a boyfriend and I'm mad. Okay? Let's keep it real. Right, that's crazy. I don't know not one person, even no good men. They would not be doing this. I don't know who write these skits, and I don't know why Country Wayne, he can show it, but why he basically dwells on all this negativity. I just don't. She definitely is a trip. She be teeing me off at times too, because I really did not like the fact that she showed up at that house. And I'm still trying to figure out, why did Laurie let her in? It's like they all like to argue, because I would have told her ass in a respectful way. First and foremost, you told me you were coming, okay? Just like you wanted Lynette to call you or text you, well, you need to do the same thing. And since you did not do that, you can get your butt back in that car, go home, and I'll tell you what happened. And if you don't want to go home, you can go sit back in the car, but you're not coming in here. And I would have said, so I'll talk to you later when you get home, and I would have closed the door. Point blank. That's it. That's all you have to do. All this other stuff, don't say nothing, Bethany. Don't talk. Don't do this, Bethany. You know good and daggone well this woman is going to say something. Why would you say that stupid stuff? I know that's right. I would too. You know I would, Jermaine, because you already know how I am. Yeah. Hey, Aunt, what's going on? What's going on with you? Thank you for being here. Right, and that's another thing too. Now, say if they all wanted to go. But you know what? It's just not. It doesn't just mean that this chick right here needs to be quiet, but that other chick with her loud mouth ass, she needs to be quiet too. She talks too much. Bethany rolled her eyes at me. Don't be looking at me like that, Bethany. It's so childish. Who cares if she rolls her eyes? Roll your eyes back at her. That's why she reacts to everything, because everybody reacts to her. I wouldn't give a damn if Bethany rolled her eyes and looked like she don't want to be there. I do not care. Because if you don't want to be there, then go back to the hotel. It's your choice. Simple. Why even argue with someone, over this stupidity? She can do whatever she wants to. When she makes those little remarks, I'm ignoring her. That's what Shara needs to do, just like she needs to do the same thing. When Shara makes these remarks, don't pay her no attention then. But first and foremost, since her husband, who is supposed to be the head of the household, knows this, why in the heck is he inviting this woman to come? And not her, because that's his wife. Okay, I don't know what planet y'all live on talking about she shouldn't come. How about you stay your ass at home when your husband goes somewhere and take his ex-wife or other women? You stay your ass at home. Okay? If you're not gonna stay at home, don't listen to me with that BS y'all be talking about. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about some other people. All right, listen to me with that BS. Because I know the majority of you guys are not going to let y'all husbands or even boyfriends go out of town with no damn ex where they can be enticed to do something. They can get intoxicated and end up doing something. Y'all foolish as crap thinking I believe that foolishness. Well, she should. Okay? She sure does not with her disrespectful little ass. Let her mama throw her a party. All right? Larry is not related to her anyway, since everybody want to talk about Bethany really is not related to them. Well, Larry isn't either. That's not his real niece. That's a niece by marriage, and they're not married anymore. I told you, y'all are so just hypocrites. If Larry is related to her, then she is related to them because she's married to Larry. What are y'all talking about? That's her stepchild and step niece. If Larry wants the whole family to be together, then Larry needs to set up rules. And he needs to make these women act right. And I meant exactly what I said. Make them. If they cannot follow the rules, then they can just leave. Simple as that. Okay? Including his wife. They can just leave. She can go back to the hotel. Charlotte can go wherever she want to go. Here. But he's too much of a weak-ass man to set up that type of stuff. You got to have a strong man that can deal with some women. Come on, y'all. Let me get my stuff. So anyway, I'm dropping stuff on y'all. So in about 5 more minutes, I'm gonna have to go because see, when they change these damn skits, now I can't get dressed while I'm on the live, and I got to finish. I can do my pants and stuff. I can't get fully like do my eye makeup because you're not gonna hear me in there and stuff. So we can do one more skit. We just covered that one, okay? Where Bethany talked to her mom, okay, and her mom told her basically to go ahead and call Larry up and tell him she's going. But now when Bethany called Larry up, she didn't say she was going. She was just questioning him, asking him was Shara coming, and of course he tried to make it sound like he's not inviting Shara. It's a slight possibility that damn sore is hurting. I'm about to take this out when I wet it because I can't get that off. Okay, I don't even want to mess with it. The damn thing is stuck to my sore. I ain't gonna take that off of there. Shit, that's gonna hurt. I don't think so. These little scars that I got at Target the other day hurts. I was fighting. I'm joking. I told y'all about what happened. I failed going to Target, and I didn't get seriously hurt or nothing. All the vitamins, taking care of myself, and paid off. But I still got some scars on my hand, on my eye, above my eye, and on my knee. Oh, God. And y'all know it's lawsuit time. Sometimes blessings come in different ways, but I still end up going to the damn casino the same day, so I should tell you and stuff. But I did hurt my above of my eye, right, in my head. But I went and got all that checked out and stuff. And I hurt my hand. Those little damn scars though hurt, man. Like when you pull your skin off your arms and legs, that shit hurt. I don't know how people be riding on motorcycles and don't be having the protective gear on, because I can imagine if they fall off, all those damn all the pain they're gonna be in, because the skin is gonna be removed off that, off their body. And that's crazy. These little bitty scars hurt. I can imagine what the big one would do. Right. Honestly, I just don't feel like she should be going. Okay, point blank. All right. I don't. Ain't no exes coming to my damn family reunion. I don't. Okay, point blank. My husband does not even make that suggestion, and neither do I. If it wasn't for him and his job choices, in the finances, we would still be staying married. Because that's the only reason why I want to divorce. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Because everything else he does, I mean, I think he can be a little bit more. He's kind of what do you call that? Nonchalant. I think he can be less of that. But he has always been nonchalant. That's one thing I don't like about him. And the things what he don't like about me is that I'll get mad. Okay, I'll just tell you straight up. He does not like that about me. And as far as when I talk, I don't really talk to him like I talk to that Negro over there because my husband does not disrespect me. The only time I get like that is when somebody disrespects me. Okay, I will be perfectly honest. And so David does not disrespect me, period. Okay, so we don't do that. We don't go online disrespecting each other or anything like that. When I met that dude, he was teed off because I would never say anything bad about him either. But I don't do that. I may say a little bit of stuff like the finances, but I'm not going to go like into strict details. So I never had to really worry about him trying to invite exes and stuff. Because if I don't want them there, he's not going to invite them, just like me. I'm not going to invite exes if he does not want them there. That's plainly disrespectful. Right? It's disrespectful. And you know her and her mom don't get along like that. She does not need to be there. Right? Especially on a vacation. And Pernell need to shut his stank ass up. I'm going to say something else. He need to shut the hell up on everything. Okay? Because he need to go get him a relationship before he can start talking to somebody else about a relationship. But right, he don't have a problem with asking for money. Typical. See, y'all need to stop that shit. This is what some white people talk about. Stop doing that. If you don't get along with the other family members, don't be start asking for money. Always begging. Make me sick with that shit. Go get your own shit. Okay? Now, let's see here. So, what did Larry say he's going to personally do? What? So now he mad that Bethany done told him she's going. Now he going to personally invite Shar. This man is so damn pathetic. I cannot stand Larry. I wish he would get his ass off this show. I do not like Larry, y'all. And some people said that Bethany may be leaving. If she does leave, them damn skits ain't gonna get no views right there, because that's the reason why people be watching it, because they like Bethany's character, because they be tripping out about her and stuff, and she's a good actress. Ain't nobody gonna be checking for no damn Shar and Larry ass shit. Laurie and Shar, nobody gonna be checking for that shit. All right, so anyway, I think that's going to be the only skits we cover today, you guys. We've been on here for 43 minutes. I'm going to get ready to go. I'm going to come back tonight, and we will cover some more of these. I need to watch these so I can come back and be able to talk about these to you guys. I only looked at Amber now. Oh, let me cover this other one before I leave. So Amber, let me see if I can pull it up. So Danielle's sister invited, I know I'm not going to be able to pull it up, okay? So I'm just going to check anyway. Danielle's sister, we're going to leave away from this foolishness right here, because they be tripping, all of them. Danielle's sister went on and told the helper dude about helping Amber at the club. He said, no, y'all, because he said he want to make sure a person is serious and all in. But I bet you one thing, when he sees Amber, he's going to change his mind. Typical. Just watch. He's going to change his mind, because he's going to be secretly probably trying to talk to her. And I know y'all said that y'all think Danielle is good. I don't. I think they're plotting something, and that's just the way I think. And until it's proven that they're not, I'm going to always say I don't trust Danielle or her husband, and I don't trust them. I'm just gonna put Amber up here. Not gonna play it. I'm just gonna put it up here, because they only got these skits up here. So I don't trust Danielle or her man. Or her man, or I don't know about her sister, but I definitely don't trust Danielle. Because I think they are concocting up something. Because like I said before, the best way to mess with a married couple is to do something that makes their marriage weak. And one way to make that marriage weak is to put another person in there to bring chaos. Okay? Now just watch how everything plays out, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. I hope that I'm wrong, but that's what I think. Simple as that. Yeah. This man got to come in here looking all good, tall, handsome, got a little money, good and damn well when he see Amber, what's going to happen? He's going to change his mind, and he's going to do the part of the thing for her. He's going to help her. Just watch. Next thing you know, he's going to be doing the most. You'll see. Hopefully she does not give into it, but you will see. Just watch. Hold on, y'all. Uh, yeah, y'all will definitely see how that plays out. And y'all can be like, damn, Shay, you right, just like you was about what's in it. Okay? So let me see what y'all are saying over here. And so clearly, I think they both are jealous of each other. Okay, let's keep it real. I think, I know Bethany is jealous, okay? And I think Charlie is too. So, and I know good damn well the next stinking ass is jealous. I cannot stand that lady, her character, okay? So I know she's jealous. And I certainly believe that Bethany is jealous, okay? And I think Shara. All of them are jealous of one another. And I believe secretly Larry gets off on that. I really do. She sure did before Shayla, okay? First and foremost, Amber knew that she still liked Country Wayne. She still had a thing going on with Country Wayne. So if you still like somebody else, I don't feel like you should be talking to anyone else in the first place. So when you got people who do that, it's going to be hard for a relationship to be as it should be, okay? Because you're not being 100% totally honest. You understand what I'm saying? So there's going to always be some type of conflict there. So that's why I don't believe in getting out of one relationship and going straight into another one. It's another reason why, I have not really truly dated, okay? Like that dude, we talk and stuff, but I don't, I guess it's talking and stuff, but, it is what it is. As far as really dating someone, though, that's why I haven't really done it, until I get an actual, divorce and everything. But I'm already over all that marriage stuff, so I'm good now. But if you're just not getting, apart from someone, I don't feel like you should be jumping into another relationship until you figure out what happened in the other relationship and you get some guidance, or you come to grip with yourself on what you need to do to improve yourself. Okay. And this is why a lot of relationships don't work, because people just jump right into a new relationship all quick, and then the shit don't work out. Then they look as crazy. So it's not good to go from one relationship to the next. Amber was still in love with Wayne. Okay. How you dating this dude? And Anthony was still in love with Ro. That's why he stood up at the damn wedding while he was married to Amber. I would have divorced him just from that. You don't do no stupid stuff like that, embarrassing somebody at the damn wedding. You jumping your stupid self up, talking about just objecting to the marriage. And then let me say something. When she was getting married, Wayne was about to get up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get my shirt. Hold on, y'all. Oh, yeah. Wayne was about to get up, but Mike stopped him. Mike touched him by the chest or something and stopped him from getting up. Y'all remember? So yeah, they a hot ass mess. Be in love with somebody else and then get married to somebody else. So their shit was already doomed from the start for doing that crazy shit. All right, so you can't do that. You have to be over people. And so that's one of Amber's damn things that they're gonna have to get through. Because you can't be doing that type of shit and thinking your relationship with the next person is gonna be good. And then, like I said, when Shayla came into the picture, basically seducing this dude, because that's exactly what she did while he was intoxicated, he could have easily stopped that relationship, but no, he wanted to continue it once Shayla told that Amber cheated. Instead of him going over there talking to his wife, letting her know what's up, he goes over there and cheats with Shayla with his stupid self. And then on top of that, he does not use protection and end up getting her pregnant. If you're going to be a cheater, at least you're supposed to strap up so you won't get that chick pregnant. It's like some men ain't got no brain cells. Some women don't either. Why would you allow yourself to get pregnant? You married. That's crazy. You're going to get caught. Trying to be a player, but ain't no player for real because you get your ass caught. That's crazy, man. That's some crazy work right there. She sure did. He sure does. You think she's more resentful? Okay. Probably so. But everybody jumps on her. I think it's unfair. I don't think it's right. And I think they are racist, and they just saying it because that woman is white. And it's just not correct. It's just not right, point blank. And that's why I always be like, saying what I don't like and what I think is right. Because I don't think that those women be doing right when they interfere in this marriage. And don't give me that shit about she got a child. Brooke is not a little bitty kid. You don't have to do stuff with Larry and Brooke. Okay, who was doing it? Was she doing it a year ago? She was nowhere to be found. Was she doing it 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago? So why does she need to do it now? Get your daughter, do stuff with her, and find yourself a man. Get your own life. Point blank. It's simple. It's easy. It's easy to do that, y'all. Why would you want to be all around your ex anyway? That's weird to me. Why would you want to be around your ex anyway? Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I got to get out of here, okay? And I appreciate y'all views and everything. Don't forget the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification so y'all can be notified of any upcoming videos. Don't forget to share, leave a comment. This award goes out to Larry for being so damn petty, talking about now he's going to invite Char like he disinvited her in the first damn place. He's full of shit. He would already be history if it was me, okay? And if y'all want to show additional support for the channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation, $, Shades too, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. All right, guys, I'll be back between 8 and 9:30ish. And y'all have a blessed day. And hopefully, I don't know, maybe they have the skits back up where I can show 10 seconds of it. But I would never show another full skit on my channel again. Because when somebody don't want us to show stuff, I'm not begging nobody to show their stuff, point blank. So it'll be 10 seconds, and that's only because of y'all. And other than that, if they don't do it, then I'll just do clips like I'm doing right now. Because I don't like all that foolishness. But all he had to do was get up on his channel and tell people do not show his video, so he will do a claim, period. Just let people know not to do that, okay? Period. That's all you got to do. And then go from there. And then if people abuse that privilege, then you go ahead and do a copyright claim so they can trim that shit out of their video. That's all he had to do. So anyway, yep, the kids. And they are very disrespectful, especially both of them. They both are. I don't know why. I didn't really have no problem with him taking Destiny on a trip. But, y'all said that she was so disrespectful. So I thought about it and agreed with y'all. You're right. She's too disrespectful. She does not need to go on no trip, okay, at all. So the thing is, Larry need to stop tripping, start being a man, lay down some rules, stop incorporating his ex-wife into everything. All that shit, because it's plainly disrespectful, period. And Bethany, if she's tired of this situation and talks to her husband, he doesn't listen, she may need to think about a divorce, point blank. And he can too, if he doesn't really love his wife. What's the point of staying married if you don't really want to be together? Other than that, you guys have a blessed day. Thank you to Let Them Talk, Margaret, Jermaine, Ant 54. Thank you for being here again. Black and Roni, thank you. Tina, thank you. Everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. Skit Squad, y'all was great today. Thank y'all so much. Oh, I did a little thing, a poll. Let me tell you the result of that real quick. I'm gonna do another one today sometimes. I'm here to do it because I have to put on my eye makeup and then I got to go. Damn, this time go by so quick. I don't know what to say. It was real quick. I'm basically ready, y'all. Didn't get a chance to take my blood pressure, but hey, I'm gonna just take another blood pressure pill. Okay. Anyway, I said Skid Squad. Do you think Danielle is plotting against Amber? 64 votes. 22% said yes, 66% said no, 13% said I don't know. Well, I hope y'all know people. I think it was 64%. I hope y'all are right, and I hope I'm wrong. We will be checking it out, okay? Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you again. I appreciate y'all. Y'all, make sure y'all check out my other videos too, okay? My news reaction, my Night Owl Live, my other country wearing skits, and my YouTube shorts, all right? And my Dollar Tree haul that I put up later on. Thank y'all so much. I think they have, and that's crazy. Even the girl forgot about that. Just used that woman to take care of his damn disrespectful ass dog. Man, I cannot believe it. All right, y'all. Peace out. Let me put this up here for y'all. And we are out of here. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah. Right. She know the shade too. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she co-hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips like it's game time, characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
And like I said, thank you guys so much. And I'll see y'all between 8 and 9. If you don't see me, if you don't come back tonight, then I'll see y'all tomorrow, early afternoon. Have a blessed day. Thank you again for checking me out. Peace out, y'all. I'm going to put this up here and I am out.